We all love a salty survivor main, don't we? They come out with the most random things. And that's why I thought it would be fun to create a killer tier list, but from the perspective of one of these salty survivor mains. So what I did was I trawled through the Dead by Daylight forums and I found a bunch of ridiculous things that had actually been said about each of the killers. Now, I want to reiterate before we get started. These are all real things that people who play this game have said. I am not making a single one of what I'm about to say up, okay? These are all taken directly from the forums. I promise. So, nice quick intro, and without much further ado, let's get into it. Before we get started though, I need to get myself into the mind of a salty survivor, you know? If I'm going to read out these quotes, I need to really believe them. So, give me a second, guys. If the killer beats me, it means they're trash and I'm amazing. No editors for baby killers. Any killer who tunnels and camps is a really bad person in real life. I am the best. Okay, I'm ready. The Trapper. The fact that survivors have to watch where they step carefully on maps like Coldwind, Autohaven, Macmillan, which are all popular maps by the way, is just annoying. The Wraith. The Wraith is one killer I genuinely despise to face up against. I feel like his ability is awfully powerful and simple to learn. Wraiths almost always win. The Hillbilly. You shouldn't be able to win a match using your power exclusively. That's ridiculous. I've been playing since Clown, and I have paid good money for killers who have been almost immediately nerfed. Yet this legged relic hasn't been touched once. Strongest killer with the least amount of skill required right here. The Nurse. I'm a rank 1 survivor, and I don't know how to avoid a rank 1 nurse. It isn't fair, it's unbalanced, and it's just not fun at all. The game stops being competitive to be a laboratory of survivor rats. Myers. Myers is so boring to play against. Great, he's looking at me. I'll run away. Great, here's tier 3, and now I'm dead. So much fun. The Hag. Hag games end with survivors getting very few points because many of them have been slugged for most of the game. This is an issue. Hag is basically camping simulator. The Doctor. The Doctor is the epitome of smug bastard. He looks dickish. And if I'm looking back on my matches, he's also been played by more dickish people. His ability to stop you from vaulting and slamming pallets is very annoying, and he's just the easy mode choice. The Huntress. You can't play long without seeing a Huntress, because she is so overpowered with an unfair advantage. In one game I played, one person was on hook, another was slugged, I tried to make the save before that person died, and she got me before I could make the save. 4 gens were still up and survivors were helpless. Leatherface. Moving on. Freddy. Freddy has 3 powers and a ridiculous lunch. Oh, and fake pallets. Freddy requires absolutely 0 skill to play, and it just becomes a brainless slog to finish a match. Freddy main equals potato. Change my mind. The Pig. My biggest problem, the stealth aspect. I don't think stealth for killers has a place in this game. It's a broken mechanic. It gives killers a high chance of getting a free hit. Combine that with her second power, the bear traps, and the crap gets ridiculous. Also, Amanda's surveillance perk is OP as well. The Clown. Screw the Clown for having so many bottles of gas, which is OP as fuck. You shouldn't be able to throw more than 3 bottles during a chase. It's bad enough that killers are fast as hell and you can't get to a pallet or a window in time. The Spirit. All you need is a decent headset and a functioning pair of ears to win. Throw Strider on her and it's practically a brain dead easy win. The Legion. Legion is just, oh, he stabbed me again. Guess I better hold M1 again. Then after that, I'll go and do this gen and hold M1 again. It's just a really dull mechanic to go against, and loads of Legions I face get very toxic when they win. The Plague. The Plague has the extremely overpowered ability to down a survivor at insane distances, and it requires little to no aim. Unlike the Huntress, it can just be sprayed everywhere. A good fix would be to downgrade the damage that it does. The Ghostface. The Ghostface is quite simply a Scooby-Doo villain made real. He should feel embarrassed by the way he runs after people. Also, he's just an annoying sod to face because some of them teabag at any given opportunity. Teabag. The Demogorgon. Running to an LT wall? Well, guess what? You ain't vaulting that no matter which window you choose, because Demo's zoning can become a real problem at some tiles. Also, please remove the clumpy weight on his feet. It's so distracting when you're trying to hear subtle noises during a chase. The Oni. I don't like that blood bubbles constantly drop, no matter what you do. I wish you could just stand in one spot and they wouldn't drop. Then I'd be able to self-care. The Death Slinger. Slinger's power has no place in a game like Dead by Daylight, and it's just not fun to play against. This killer has no actual counter in this game. If he can land his ability, there is no chance a survivor can do anything about it. It's either the killer hits or he doesn't. Pyramid Head. If you think that Pyramid Head is not OP, there is something wrong in your head. The cage counters every exhaustion perk, deliverance, and DS. There should be a counterplay to this. The Blight. The Blight is one of the most oppressive killers in the game. His weapon and his cosmetics suck, his music is overrated, and his gameplay on the survivor side is dreadful. Also, Blight on stream has to be one of the most boring killers to view. The Twins. I hate Victor, and his hitboxes are too big. You can't dodge to the side, and if you're in front, then you're more than likely dead. If Huntress's hatchets are a truck, then Victor is a ship. The Trickster. He is the worst design killer in the game. He needs a nerf badly. Fix him behavior, or remove that plastic jaw-lined nuisance out of this game. The Nemesis. Nemesis is too powerful. He gets notified if a zombie spots you. Zombies can hit you to help him out. Vaccines are limited. He is too fast. He has too much reach. There is no counter to anyone playing Nemesis with even a small amount of skill. He kills everyone so quickly that he most likely isn't causing people to rank up. He needs an immediate nerf. The Pinhead. Only people who need overpowered killers to win as killer will say that Pinhead is not OP. But let's see. You can't outrun him because he can just throw chains at you and eventually injure you. You have to keep finding his box, which means he can teleport to you. And look, your opinion doesn't count on him. If you're playing Luzy, bronze, or silver grades, I'm talking about level 1 red grades. The Artist. Imagine if Huntress could levitate her hatchets above pallets and windows and then shoot them on command to turn every 50-50 into a 100-0. And imagine Huntress's movement speed was 4.6 meters per second. Well, that's the Artist. The only thing that survivors can do is hold forward to a corner and hope it buys enough time to do gens. The Ondio. I once looped a Sadako forever, just to get condemned mid-chase, where there is nothing you can do about it. It's horrible that even if you looped her for your whole team to do gens, she can just instant mora you without any hooks. I just don't like the idea of a power that can kill you for just doing your job correctly. The Dredge. Honestly, I don't see much of a way to counter the Dredge. He can chain teleport to lockers, he has aura reading abilities, he can teleport back to his husk, he can teleport to pallets, and he has Nightfall. I think that they should change some of his abilities so that I can counter him. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, leave a like and also let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. If you agree with any of the statements, I sincerely hope not, but just in case you do. And also, if you want to see anything more like this, maybe a version from the perspective of a killer main. And also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to support the channel. I want to thank everybody, by the way, for 10,000 subscribers. That is fucking insanity. And just saying that number, it still hasn't quite sunk in. I know I haven't really posted about it or anything, but I guess I've been trying to find the words. And to be honest, I can only just thank you guys again and just say that it's phenomenal. And I love every single one of you. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to keep trying to make content that makes you smile and, you know, gives you some entertainment. But yeah, it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you, each and every one of you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for this video. So for now, go out there. Be the best damn Kronks that you can be. Go spread some positivity. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next video. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you.